Hey, glad to have you with us this morning. Let's get started in real estate wholesaling and flipping houses. To get the most out of this webinar, grab a pen and a notepad. I'll give you a couple seconds and take copious notes as we go through it. And we're going to talk into a lot of depth today. Be sure to write your questions in the question box, and I will answer them by email personally after the webinar is over. Ask yourself these questions. Why real estate and why now? Take a couple of minutes here and just kind of reflect on, why do you want to do this? What does it mean to you? What are you trying to achieve with this? And then ask yourself, why now? Okay, just reflect on it a little bit, a few seconds, and jot down why real estate and why now, and we'll move forward on it, okay? All right, real estate offers three types of income to get started with. We have what we call active income that comes from short-term strategies. That's wholesaling and doing what we call fix and flips. The passive income only comes by investing in real estate, such as rental properties, 1 to 4 units, or up to commercial properties, shopping strips, apartment buildings, things like that. And then you have what we call interest income. That means you put your money to work, private lending to other investors because it's secured by a deed of trust or promissory note with the rights of foreclosure. So those are the three incomes. You start with active, and then you invest in passive, and then later to get your money to work for you because you have this income coming in, but you want to just relax, you don't want to manage any more properties, then you can invest in your money and let other people do it and earn 10-12%, sometimes up to 20% interest on your money, which is really cool. Okay, not very many people know that. And you can do it from your IRA accounts, by the way. Okay, 7 essentials you need to know, and the ones in red we're going to cover today. We can't cover everything, but we're going to cover what I feel are the important essentials to get you going. Finding deals, obviously, and finding buyers to sell those deals to, very important. Finding the lenders. When you start getting into fix and flips, you'll need to know that. Crunching the numbers, very important. Writing contracts, rehab process, and also scope of work. All of it's important, but we want to focus on the 4 items I have in red there today. In this webinar, I'm going to show you how to make money wholesaling and flipping houses so you can invest those profits, your profits, and to create wealth and cash flow by buying properties. So we teach you a little model that says flip, or wholesale to a flip, or wholesale, and then go ahead and buy a property. Okay, don't just go out there and create the income, invest the income. Now, the ones that invest the incomes are the ones that create wealth. The ones that just go out there and work to create income to live on, they never create wealth. They're continually in that what I call that will, the rat race. Let me introduce myself and my company so I can gain fast credibility with you and get your attention so that you can stay to the end. Most of the meat's going to be at the end, folks, but I have to do some, I have to speak to the person with the least amount of knowledge on here. So some of you guys that are, in the business, just be patient with it as I go through some definitions, okay? This is my company, reifortunes.com. I'd be glad to have you guys check me out. There is a free book there on how to do Craigslist. Tons of deals in Craigslist. It's gold mine. So you want to make sure that you opt in and pick up that free book. But we do offer hands-on mentorship, affordable education. We run local community. We have 2 meetup groups. So we'll get into that a little bit later. This is my wife and I, the founders of the company, with a partnership with Ginger. She's also an owner-founder of the company. So all of us are seasoned real estate investors. We also have a staff that does our marketing for us. Marsha's been with us for 5 years. She does our social media marketing, and Dimitri, 2 years, does all our online marketing, Google AdWords and things like that. In real estate today, if you want to build it correctly, you're really going to need a website. You're going to need some credibility, some social proof, and the internet is a big source of your business. So just keep that in mind as we go through this. Okay, we have our marketing and acquisition directors. I'm very fortunate to have 2 licensed realtors, full-time investors, real estate trainers, fortune builders trained, executive sales consultants, acquisitions, and negotiations. Well, Michelle asked you, and both Gina and Curly, actually find the deals and write the contracts for us. And they present those contracts to us, and then we go in that we either wholesale that property or we rehab it, okay? So their job is to find us discounted properties off market and also on market through the MLS and determine if it's a good deal or bad deal, then write the offers and we fix and flip wholesale it to our investor buyers, okay? So that's our team. Now, a little bit about myself. I'm a leading REI coach and trainer. I'm told that anyway. Best-selling author. That's in Amazon. Founder and CEO of REI Fortunes. We're a real estate investment and training company. I'm a licensed real estate broker and have been for over 30 years. I started in land development subdivisions working with fellow owner properties, commercial properties, building spec homes, managing partner of 58 branches and 1,200 loan officers in a mortgage company. Trained over 3,000 real estate students, top real estate investment show in the San Francisco Bay Area one time, full-time investor, wholesaling, and rehabbing at this point. So I turned my real estate experience into helping people get started in real estate investing by wholesaling and rehabbing for profits. That's my lane and I stay in it. Short-term income strategies to help people create an income so they can invest in long-term strategies to purchase income-producing assets. So my whole goal is to help you create wealth in this business. Now, many of my clients and students, I'm very humble to say this, have become multimillionaires today, and I will definitely share some names with you if you should call me or get in contact with me that you can check out their websites and read some of their best-selling books, okay? All right. It's not a get-rich-quick scheme. I want to be very, very, very upfront with you. I'm not the greatest speaker in the world. I make spelling errors, so just know that I did not create my success, through English and grammar. But anyway, please understand that it takes knowledge, marketing systems, and a whole lot of mentorship. And it's a 2 to 3 year program, folks. So please be aware of that, okay? All right. Investing in real estate can be risky. There's no promise of income or profits with any investments we or others share in our meetings or on our webinars. Not everyone you're going to meet is going to be trustworthy. Therefore, you must investigate everyone that you enter into a deal with. Pursue at your own discretion. We highly recommend that you consult a real estate knowledgeable CPA and attorney when you enter into agreements, partnerships, or contracts. We do not offer legal or tax advice, and we cannot assume individual responsibility for any of our real estate transactions. Okay? What I'm going to show you today will not take money, credit, or real estate license to invest in real estate. That doesn't mean you don't need money to invest in your education or you need money to invest in your marketing. That's not true. You do. I'm going to show you some short-term income strategies and marketing systems so you can find deals, okay, and sell to qualified investor buyers to create income to invest in cash flow properties so you can create a lifestyle legacy. That's all it's about. So where do you want to go with this? Who this webinar for? Well, I believe there's a lot of overworked professional people that just are in the grind and they're sick and tired of it. And they don't like the long hours and the stressful demands put on their life. It affects their family life and they just want to change. So I understand that. Who's this webinar for? Anyone that's sick of debt and struggling paycheck to paycheck. I know a lot of people out there are in that category, even with a strong economy that we're having. So anyone who wants to retire and desires residual cash flow. Now I have some strategies to help you guys that are in your 60s and 70s, and I can get you to a $10,000 residual cash flow under the strategies, and I can show you, with a personal consultation of how to get there and create wealth in the next 3 to 5 years. That'll give you $10,000, $20,000 a month cash flow, okay? So that is out there for you in real estate. I don't know of any other industry or investment you could make in any securities, in the stock market, bonds, or anything else that will offer you this quick return, high return on money with a secured asset with rights of foreclosure. It's pretty cool. Anyone who wants to create a lifestyle and legacy, all right, and leave their children something, or put their kids through college, or have a better lifestyle, more vacations, whatever your dream is or what you want, real estate really has it for you. Again, it takes time to learn it, and you need a mentor, there's no question, and a good community and build your team on, okay? Here are some stats to encourage you. The average flip in America takes 181 days, and the average profit's about 68,143. That comes from Source Investment News. I Googled this information, by the way. Here are some stats to encourage you. The average wholesale flip, $15,000 per deal, and takes about 28 days. In some areas, like in Northern California, you can actually do that. Average goes up to about 25,000, and the average wholesale deal in the Northern California is around 100 to 150,000. So it varies by areas. What I'm trying to tell you. All right, we teach these strategies to create income and wealth. That's our primary purpose. After 2 wholesale deals or a successful flip, buy an income producing property and repeat the process until you've reached your desired income. And that's residual income, by the way. Now, I'll give you an example. If you, we know where there's properties that cash flow throughout the United States, and I can plug you into some clubs. One of the girls that I train actually has a 40,000 following. She's been Fortune 5,000 person for the last 3 years, and Goldman Sachs top 100 entrepreneurial woman, of the year. So she is dead on with her markets. Another friend I have, I can tell you his name too, and send you to his events. He's done over 30,000 transactions. We can help you find those cash flow properties. So again, you're not just getting information here, but you have the opportunity to get on our team and work with us, and and be part of our organization, which is really cool. Okay, let's talk about some definitions before we get going here. Bird dogging. Bird dogging is no purchase of sell agreement executed. That's the primary difference. Otherwise, you're not put under contract. You're acting as an agent when you get paid a finder's fee from another investor for finding them deals. Now, a good bird dog will drive around the neighborhood and find what we call neglected properties, or properties that have been abandoned. They have boards on the windows, right? And they'll turn that address over to an investor such as myself. And we'll go ahead and we'll put that through and find out, who the owner is, get in contact with them, find out what the market comps are, and then hopefully get an appointment with the owner to see if it's a worthwhile deal for us to pursue. And we pay the bird dog anywhere from $500 to $1,000 for that lead. It's not wholesaling. A lot of people think that they're wholesaling when they're bird dogging. They're really not. Wholesaling is a whole different ballgame. Wholesaling is, in my opinion, is a very high position of integrity in real estate, because you have to know not only how to find the deals, how to do the comparable market analysis on those deals, how to do the rehab cost on those deals, what's the ROI on those deals. So you got to understand all the elements of rehabbing a property as a wholesaler. But you sign and execute a valid purchase agreement, which gives you rights. That's an equity. It's not an equity position in the property, but it's contractual interest in the property. That means that you can sell that contract to somebody else. Again, you didn't swing a hammer, you didn't shove a saw, So but you're not going to make as much money as somebody that fix and flips, or what we call a rehabber. So you sell the contract, or you purchase the property, and then you can resell it if you want. Now, there's 2 ways to do it. One of them was what we call a double escrow, where you buy it, close escrow, and then you sell it because you don't want to disclose the profits. The other way is you just do an assignment, and everybody knows what your assignment fee is when you sell it to the buyer's list. And wholesaling takes you, you must build a very strong buyer's list when you're doing wholesaling. So we're going to get into that a lot. Okay, in fact, I'm going to do a whole section on teaching how to find buyers and develop your buyer's list. Okay, you don't own the property. You have a contractual interest. And in some states, we call it an equitable interest in the property, and the ability to direct title in the future. And yes, you can start marketing that on day of contracts, and I'll disclose that to you right now. You do that by marketing this the day that you sign the contract, even before you close the escrow on it. The reason that you can do that is because you have marketable rights, as long as you disclose the fact that you're selling contractual interest. You can't say that you own the property. Okay, that's the difference, all right? And no, you can't put it on the MLS. It's an off-market marketing program. Okay, flipping houses for rehabbing. The definition of flipping houses is a quick profit strategy in which an investor purchases real estate at a discount price, improves the property, or to sell it at a profit. It's very simple. That's what fix and flips is. There's about 8 really critical things you need to know about rehabbing and flipping, and we're going to go over what the 8 things are today. All right, marketing in this business is everything. Find the deals, sell the deals. Marketing is the key. You can have a business in real estate that can really create wealth for you, and at the same time create cash flow, which is amazing. There's no other position out there that really does that. So real estate is a remarkable career where you can, again, build your net worth, at the same time build your cash flows from your net worth holdings. Okay. Really cool. Well, let's look at this diagram for a minute. Here's you happy, you just get started. First thing you need to do is you learn to really invest time and money into setting up your marketing. And again, we do that. We have what we call a done-for-you marketing program that we can help you with that. And your goal is to find distressed sellers and distressed properties or discounted properties. Okay, and then you want to market to the buyers. And how do you present yourself to the buyers? And we teach you that as well. So you're going to write a contract when you find that distressed property. Okay, and this is a contract. You're going to have a contingency or an exit strategy that says I got 15 days to inspect the property. Right? You got to. Sometimes you put up a deposit. Sometimes you don't. Most of the time you do. And then you're going to sell that contract or writes that contract to cash buyers, or you get through a double escrow, which I just explained, or you're just going to make an assignment contract, in which we teach you that as well. All right, so let's get going. Setting up your business. Your marketing and systems. Spend time in this area. We're going to spend time in this area because if you've got your systems automated and you've got deals coming to you, this becomes a lot of fun. But if you're out there knocking on 50 frickin' doors, every week, it could be very tiresome. So setting up your marketing systems is very, very important. Learning comparable market analysis. Okay, I should say comparative market analysis. Very important that you know how to do a CMA. And then how do you determine the cost of rehabbing for repairs and improvements? So you got to learn that as well. And then computing your ROI. When you're talking to a person like me who buys these contracts, I just want to know three things. I want to know what the ARV is. I want to know what the rehab costs are and what my returns are going to be. Okay, that's it. Okay, and then I want you to support those by backing it up with documentation. Okay, so let's develop some marketing strategies, set some goals we need to implement. We measure our effectiveness in our marketing. Is it generating good quality leads? Is it wasting our time? And above all, we have to be consistent with our marketing practices. All right, very, very important here. So these are the 5 elements that you really need to take a screenshot of these slides, by the way. So very important that you get these 5 elements down. All right, let's look at building your marketing package right now. First of all, you're going to need a business name. You're going to need to brand yourself, have a brand message, pick a logo and a color scheme that you like, business cards that shows everybody that you are in business, a letterhead with your logo on it, capture pages to build leads, door hangers to leave on homes if you're what we call geo-farming or knocking on doors for pre-foreclosures and foreclosures, business brochures explain who you are and the benefits of what you can offer the people that your target market that you're addressing, postcards, ebooks with information, educational. We have, and then some bandit signs. The bandit signs, as old as it is, are one of the highest producing lead generation systems that we use in the real estate business. So I know I hate climbing up and banging signs on telephone poles and putting them out, but they are very effective. Okay, don't let this scare you. Our company helps people set this all up with a done-for-you marketing. If you're interested, we're just not here to sell it to you. We're just here to show it to you. All right, website and squeeze pages. You should have a navigation bar so visitors can navigate your site. Very simple, very easy. Again, you need a squeeze page for your target audience. If you're in foreclosures, you need a squeeze page. If you're doing absentee owners, you need a squeeze page. They're separate target audiences, right? We teach you that. Video sometimes is more, is really cool when you have a video. Sometimes it's not, but most of the time video does very, very effective, okay? A web form to capture the visitor information, and then scheduler to make the appointments with you right on your website. If you have a schedule, it's very powerful. It works 24/7 for you. Because people get stressed out 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, and they say, well, why don't we just make an appointment? They don't want to talk to you. They're embarrassed. They're kind of like hiding. They don't want the neighbors to know, so just consider the situation that they're in. It is embarrassing, and people do hide from it. Maybe an educational ebook to help them out, understand the foreclosure timelines, what happens in the first 90 days, what happens in the next 21 days, or whatever your state provides before it goes to a trustee sale. So that's very, very important that you educate your audience, and you're going to get a lot more deals than your competition. Okay. Here's an example of one of the websites from 2 of the sharp students that we have on our team. We stop foreclosures. Many people struggling with foreclosure do not know their options. Did you know that 50% of people knew their options could have saved their foreclosures? That's the truth. That's a fact. Okay. Well, also, this has a calendar on it, so they can click on any day and set an appointment up and get free consultation as to what their options are. Can we do a loan modification? What about a reverse mortgage? How do we settle this debt? Right? All those things I train my people to be experts in those fields so they can do it. Now, here's an ebook that we write. It's our intellectual properties, but we give it to you as compliments, a free ebook to capture their contact information. So they click on that free ebook and they put in their name, their email, and phone number, and you get a chance to talk to them. That's pretty cool, right? And that comes through, of course, your direct mail program when people go to your site, fill out that lead. Now you got a lead that you can follow up on, and then we got a seller questionnaire form that helps you to ask the right questions to these people. So we teach you all that. All right. So we always want to make it easy for people to talk. This is Don and Rick, two of my favorite people. Let's talk. It doesn't cost you anything to give them a call. Knowing your options not only gives you hope, okay, it could be the first step actually solving your problem. Let's talk about your future. Okay, now look, somebody says, well, I don't care about my credit. Well, anybody can rebuild their credit within 90 days, to be honest. I used to teach credit. And here's the truth. If you've got a foreclosure on my God, that's 10 years on your credit report. And if you're 65 years old, that's terrible. You need credit to get on your feet. You need credit to rent a home, for crying out loud today. Everybody checks credit. And then you got 7 years on a bankruptcy. Well, I'm just going to bankrupt this. Well, that's great. That'll stay it for 6 months, but then you're back in the same boat again. If you can't pay off the debt, which are delinquent payments, then you're screwed. But isn't this a nice, warm, engaging? We call it consultative selling, where we're going to be solutions providers. We're not going to. That's why the name of the company is Solutions Property Advisors. Beautiful name they picked. A great logo with soft hands. It's just our method of talking to foreclosures, pre-foreclosures. I'm telling you, we got it dialed in. Okay, marketing systems for distressed properties. Well, here are the things. Take a screenshot of this. You got direct mail, Craigslist, MLS, phone canvassing. Yeah, it works. Okay, you can get list, networking, big bird dogging, driving around the neighborhoods, door knocking, social farming. Door knocking and social farming is the fastest way to get the best deals, 30-40% under market. Social media blogging, absolutely. Okay, social media is a big place now for marketing. Realty Track, Property Radar, these are software programs that will actually notify you when foreclosures come up and auctions come up. Auction.com is another one. Your realtor network is a good one. Farming, geofarming is, in my opinion, one of the smartest ways to do it. And then online marketing. Online marketing means you're running ads, either banner ads or text ads on Google AdWords or Facebook. Okay. All right, rules about marketing. Mail or call more often to a smaller number of people. Everybody wants to blast out one time to a big audience. It doesn't work. People are going to read your email. People are going to read your mail. And I send it out personal letters. And I have a company that actually does it for me. And it's all automated. And you also want to send out a postcard. And then, give them a call. Hey, I sent you a letter. I sent you a postcard. How you doing? Can I help you? I just want to make sure you're okay. Any way I can help you. I've helped a lot of other people before. I need to sit down and understand why you ended up in foreclosure. What means do you have to cure it right now? And start talking to them and being with a lot of empathy and understanding. And I promise you're going to get deals. Be consistent by planning using an activity sheet. I plan all my activities. I measure my results. I teach you all of that. Scale up as the leads start converting and you start doing deals. Scale up. All right. So you may start out spending maybe $500 a month and then go to a couple thousand and then 5,000, 10,000. We have people spending 20, 30,000. Of course, they're making 2, 3 million a year. But you can scale up on this, which is amazing. Always be tweaking and improving your conversions. My background is marketing and been doing it for a long time. We teach, generate 50 leads, write 30 offers. We teach you how to write offers. Our team is writing anywhere from 4 to 6 offers every single week. All right. Now, we don't get all those deals, but boy, I tell you what, some of those offers, they fall out. We put them in backup position, and we end up with the deals. So you get 2 or 3 deals, a month, and you're making some pretty serious income. All right. So we teach you that. All right. Pick 3 marketing campaigns. I use Realty Track, Direct Mail, and Craigslist are my 3. You could be more. You could be social media and online marketing. I use those too. But pick 3 to start with. That's my opinion. 3, okay? And you're going to get results out of that. Realty Track for foreclosures and auctions, and Direct Mail for absentee owners, probate, short sales, divorcees, bankruptcies, and private money. Okay, if you're going to go after private money because you're going to do rehabs. Now, let me tell you something. Every one of those, direct mail, absentee owners, probates, okay, I teach to be an expert and master in every one of those areas, because when the phone rings, you need to know how to respond to those phone calls. Very, very important. So take one at a time and master it. Master one thing before you master anything, is what I tell my students all the time. So make sure you master that and get really good at that, okay? That's why anything time you get involved with my company on any of our educational programs, why we offer very strong mentorship, hands-on mentorship, as a matter of fact, and very affordable, by the way. All right, Craigslist, for sale by owners, wholesale deals, pocket listings. So Craigslist is another area that you can find deals on, okay? Let's look at the what I call the lead generating process. Now, before I go there, I want to say that you have what we call a lead pipe. And that lead pipe usually is the extension of how long it takes from the time you start doing your direct mail or your phone calling or door knocking or whatever you're doing. How long is it going to take to get a deal? And those lead pipes sometimes change. It could be 2 months or 3 months or 4 months sometimes. So you have to really be consistent at your marketing to have it drip out every month. So just keep that in mind. This is not a lead pipe. This is your process. So you got to build your lead generation systems. You got a lead sheet. You fill it out. Good lead, bad lead. Okay, you do your ARV on it, comparable market comparatives, and find out if this is a good deal, bad deal before you put any more time in it. That's what we call a desktop review. Then your repair cost estimator. That's when you visit the property to find out, just what kind of shape that property's in. And we always recommend that you do that with a contractor. When you get good at it, yourself, then some experience after a couple of years of doing it, you may call your contractor in there, at a later time. But in the beginning, we recommend you go with a contractor. Build your network. Okay, your offer gets accepted. Now you got a choice: wholesale it or rehab it. And then again, you got to market. Now you're marketing to find the deals, and then you're marketing to do what? To sell the deals. Keep that in mind. You got to market to find them, market to sell them. After repair value, a realtor can provide you a CMA, which is a comparative market analysis. That's the best and sharpest. We go over that in detail with you. I'm not going to do it right now today, but we will go over that with you. If you're going with us, it's very, very important. That's where the money is made, right there. Your repair cost, do it with a contractor. We have a 5-page, what we call repair cost analysis, that we go through exterior, interior, the mechanics, everything in that property. Does it need a new roof, soffits, drains, foundation issues? We go through that thing in detail. So you have to know what it takes to rehab a property and to correct the problems in a property. So again, do that with a mentor. Don't do that on your own. You can get burned there. As soon as you go in there and you do demolition, you open up thing, you find out, oh my God, I need all the new electrical, or I need all new plumbing, or we got subterranean termites, all right, or you got drainage problems, or you got a foundation issue. Trust me on this. Repair costs, if you're going to do flips, get a contractor that you can trust to work with you there, okay? Holding cost, we go over that and we teach you exactly what holding costs are. And we also teach you what closing costs are and where to find those resources. So when you get done, you really got that thing nailed down with very little surprises, okay? All right. Now this is what a deal analyzer looks like. We teach it to you. I just kind of gave it to you over here. What it's going to cost us to purchase and repair a home versus, how much it's going to cost us to finance that. What are our carrying holding costs? What are our closing costs? How much estimated profit? What is our return on cost? Our ROI is basically how much money we put into it, how much money we're getting back. So it's basically return on cost, okay? So you really want to have something like this, and we teach it to you on our team. So, okay, just to give you an idea. Realty Track, I use that. Some people use Property Radar. I like it because it gives me all the details I need. It's tied into the MLS. It's tied into, the public record. So it's a quick snapshot, gives me updated balances on mortgages. So I kind of like it. So pull distressed property leads with 50% equity daily. Target 3 areas. I use the areas. I always want at least 200 homes in my what I call target zone. So you build your list using your lead contact system. We provide that for you. You put it on a sheet. Realty Track actually produces one for you. We call it an equity sheet, an NOD, with your NOD dates, your trustee dates, and your tour sheets. Now, if you're going after foreclosures, the quickest way to a deal is to do what we call trustee sales. That means there's a notice of sale has been filed. It has to be posted for 21 days. Every state is different, but most of them are right in there. And then then you can find the deals, okay? Those are the fastest ways to it, all right? And the person that bills not doesn't make them the highest offer, but the person that bills the greatest amount of rapport and trust is the one that's going to get the deal, okay? Because at that point, people are questioning everybody, okay? Nobody, they don't trust anybody. So just keep that in mind when you're dealing with distressed properties and owners. Okay, Realty Track Funnel, call them to make an appointment. You knock on the door, not the home. If they're not home, you leave a door hanger. This is when you have professional marketing. That's why we help you with your marketing. Okay. Introduce yourself and state your purpose right up the front. Don't hide it, you know, and offer an on-site consultation immediately. Hey, my name's Gary Messeri. I work for REI Homes. You know, we're in the business of rehabbing properties. We're looking for a couple of deals right now in your neighborhood. I just want to know if you might be interested in selling your home. And if you have issues with foreclosures, we've helped a lot of people solve those issues and actually keep their homes. So for a couple minutes, if you want to invite us in, show us your bank letters. I'd like to sit down with you, maybe give you some advice that can help you solve your problems. Are you open right now? So, you know, we teach you all those scripts. All right. Send follow-up letters and postcards, sending your business cards and business brochures. All of that's going to separate you from everybody else. The point is this. They see you one time. How do they remember you? Unless you leave them a business brochure, business card's not going to do it. It's got to be a business brochure, and I have an ebook to give them, okay? So keep that in mind. We'll help you with that stuff. All right, here's some scripts that for direct calls, okay? Hey, my name's Gary Messeri. I'm with REI Homes. We are a local real estate solutions company, and we specialize in helping homeowners out of foreclosure. Do you have a few minutes to answer some questions for us? Maybe we can help you. Okay, now you engage them, you know, and you engage them by being, have empathy for them and try to connect with them. All right, can you tell me how this happened? And really, really do it seriously. Look at them, say, how did this happen? And facial expressions, you know, like you're really interested, you're really concerned. Move closer to them. Do you have means to pay the delinquent payments before they foreclose? Find out what their resources are. This sounds serious. It sounds like you need help. Do you mind if we stop by to review the bank's notices and see how we can help you? I want to hear your story. Our consultations are at no cost and obligation to you, and we'll leave you with our book on how to stop foreclosures. So there's really, it's going to benefit you. So what's a good time, day or time that we can come by and chat with you a little bit and get to know us? We're always good people to know. All right, and that's how I talk to people. I don't have any problems getting appointments with that script. Okay, at the door. Hey, my name's Gary Messeri, and this is my partner Ginger, and you know we're with REI Homes. We're a local real estate development solutions company that specializes in solving complicated real estate problems. We'll assist you in finding solutions to any problems that you may encounter. We have a few minutes right now. Do you mind if we come in and ask you a few questions to see if we can help you right now? How did this happen to you? What happened here? Tell me the story. Now, if I get them to tell me the story, whether I get in the door or not, if they tell me the story, I promise you, you're going to get in the door. So get them to, the big question is, tell me what happened. Tell me the story. How did this all come about? What happened to you? And be really engaged and concerned. They'll see it in your expressions. Okay, do you have the means to pay off these delinquent payments? Okay, put some tonality into it. Before they foreclose on you? Oh my God, what a beautiful home. Why do you don't want to lose this home? Okay, do you mind if I look at your bank letters? I want to see what's going on here. Maybe I can help you. Okay, so be there to help them. Ask them for information. Ask them for their stories. It's not that hard. Foreclosure door-to-door campaign. Pull distressed properties, leads with 50% equity daily. Okay, you build your list using your lead contact system. Okay, that's all it really is. Direct mail campaign, low budget. Send out 250 postcards. Letters weekly. Obtain a list. Here's some list places for you. ListSource, RealFlow, the Warren Group, okay, Adam Data. These are all good lists that we use, okay, that you can send out. And, find a printer or find a mailer guy that, in our programs, we offer you all of our resources. I know people call me and say, hey, what's a resource here or there? And they don't want to get in our program. No, we don't do that. Okay? These are very confidential, resources that we have. We only share them to students in our programs. But our programs are so cheap. Okay? 4 most critical items to write professional letters. it's important that you write a headline that's going to be bold and catchy and clear, that people are going to grab people's attention. And the goal is to get them to read that first sentence. It must have commonality and empathy statement to get you to start to connect with people. Remember, you want to connect, relate, and build trust. Include the benefits of working with you. Okay? And then we always use a saying like, what's in it for them? Okay. Benefits must benefit them. Call to action. What do you want them to do? Want to meet with consultation? Right? Want them to sell your home? Okay? So you have to be very clear on what you want them to do. You got to move them to action. Examples of commonality and empathy. Every year, hundreds of thousands of people are faced with foreclosure. Unfortunately, most do not have an idea what their options are available to them. Our company specializes in solving complicated real estate problems and will assist you in finding solutions. We help hundreds of people just like you out of their situation. See, we understand how to frame things so we can get your marketing down for you. Examples of offer and benefits. Listen, I know you need to sell your home. It's unfortunate that this happened. Look, we want to give you top dollar for your property. You know, we're not going to charge you any agent commissions. No repairs are needed. No showings from the neighbors don't have to find out. No stress. Okay, we work in the local market, so we understand the values here. And we like to make you a great offer that's going to help you get on your way. That's how we talk to people, okay? Call to action. It's time sensitive. Sense of urgency. It's got to be goal-based, telling them exactly what you want them to do. Call today for more information. Visit my website. Those are call to action, okay? So, okay, these are things you need to know. Call to action. Please hurry. I need to buy 2 homes this month. Call me today. Call today. I really need to speak with you. I know it sounds simple, but it's true. It puts a sense of urgency in it. Act now. Let me help you before it's too late. Okay? Remember, it's always about helping them, putting a sense of urgency into it. Marketing plan of action. Write 5 pre-foreclosure letters with your letterhead, okay, that you have after you identify your company name and your brand and your brand message. Write 3 foreclosure letters. Decide on your direct mail how many letters and postcards you'll send out each week to pre-foreclosures and also to foreclosures or to absentee owners, whatever it happens to be. Every funnel that you create is different, and I help people understand the funnels. As an example, absentee owners is once a month. Okay, pre-foreclosures, they got a 90-day window there to reclaim, or to rectify their problem and pay up their delinquent payments. So I would say that I mail out once a week on foreclosures. On pre-foreclosures, on foreclosures, those are properties that are headed for auction, have auction dates on them. Man, I'm knocking on their doors and I'm mailing them a letter immediately in a postcard. Okay, and I got 21 days. So in that 21-day period, they get about 2 or 3 knocks, about 2 or 3 cards, 2 or 3 letters. I mean, I'm all over them because I know those are deals right now. Okay, so every funnel has its time. Is lead pipe. Okay, marketing campaign planner. How much time are you going to spend on Craigslist looking for deals? We spend about an hour to 2 hours every day. How much time are you going to build your network? Again, we go out to networking groups and REI clubs and real estate investment clubs, and we're constantly networking, looking for private money, looking for buyers, all right, looking for rehabbers, and we keep a complete CRM system, that's a customer relation management system on all our lists. Our lists are very valuable to us. Okay, here's a marketing planner that we use. How many business cards did you hand out? Direct mail foreclosures, direct mail pre-foreclosures, door hangers, business brochures, postcard knock on doors, direct calls, bandit signs, bird dog network. We teach you how to do that. Craigslist, MLS, absentee owners, whatever it is for you, we schedule that. And then, on this point, we want to make sure that there's accountability. So we're going to start doing accountability calls every week. Okay, and we're going to use this little campaign planner here to find out what your activities are. Most people spend a lot of money on their education, and our education is so cheap. And but people just saying, well, I just spent a couple grand here, and I don't want to do anymore, and that's all they're going to do, and and then it gets away from them. So that's why we have our weekly calls. Okay, how do you find an idea about marketing your deals? What about buyers? Okay, so anyway, let's go forward here. Again, I want to show you the little diagram. You're going to market to find properties, and you're going to market to buyers. You're going to write a contract to get the property, and write a contract to sell the property. So all of these we go through in detail. Okay, so let's talk about building a buyer's list and market to do it. Okay, we're about 35 minutes into this, so about another 10 minutes here we'll be out of it. So don't go away. All right. Stall a CRM system, customer relations management, because you need autoresponders and email campaigns going. Okay, and again, we have this all dialed in for you. I use Faceta. Some people use RealFlow. There's other ones out there, so take a snapshot of this right now and, and use that. I think mine comes with a discount or a bonus. It's very inexpensive, but it's really phenomenal. Okay, I can tag every category that I need, and I can do campaigns in this, including I can do texting and emails. Okay, got it? All right, types of buyers. You have investor rehabbers. You have buy and hold, people that want to rent it, keep it for longevity and appreciation. You got home buyers. So we teach you how to market to all these people. Wholesalers that develop your wholesale team. So these are the type of typical buyers you have. Investor rehabbers, buy and holds, home buyers, and wholesalers. Those are your types of buyers. Okay. Where do you find them? Well, you go to networking events. So we teach you how to network. You have to create what we call an elevator pitch, networking with your sales team. Okay, that's important. Online marketing, social media marketing, advertising, okay. Auctions, REI events, landlord associations, contractor associations, chamber of commerce, network lead groups like BNI, Successful Thinkers, The Tip After Hours, home and trade shows. So take a snapshot of these. These are all the places where you can build and find your buyers. It's not that hard. You just have to show up and it's fun. Okay, but you got to develop an elevator pitch. Okay, so let's look at 4 elements real quick here. Impressive introduction, goals, benefits to them, what's in it for them, it always has to be there, and a transitional question. So let me give an example here. Hey, my name's Gary Missouri. I'm a real estate redeveloper in the area, and I find discounted properties and put them under contract so my investors can make bigger than normal profits. My goal this year is to add 5 new buyer investors so I can flip 30 contracts. Can you help me find qualified buyers? Now, what you do is you want to work on your elevator pitch. A lot of people really push this one off, and they say, and then they go to networking groups and they go, "Hey, what do you do? Hey, I'm a realtor. Hey, I'm a contractor. Hey, I'm an investor." Okay, that is so. What separate? You're the same old French fry. Okay. I mean, my wife says that she can tell. Put her blindfold on her, and she can tell the difference between McDonald's French fry and, Burger King, and. So I laugh at her, but point is, you're going to be the same old French fry. What's going to separate you from anybody else? Hey, I'm a real estate developer, redeveloper. I live here in the area. I find discounted properties. Okay. I help my buyers with larger normal profits. My goal this year is to add 5 more buyers, because selling the goal engages them to be part of what you're doing. Hey, I got another one of those buyers for you. And they call me up when I set my referrals out there. I start talking to people and I go to my networking groups. Folks, your elevator pitch, I'm telling you, is the key to you being successful. Just like on social media marketing, how you write your profile is going to get you deals or not. Most people think that social media marketing is complicated. No, it's not. Okay? It's not at all. You got to write the profile. On Amazon, it's an old book, but it's only a couple bucks. I wrote it. It was a bestseller in 4 different categories. Just Google my name, Gary Missouri, on Amazon, and it's about how I built a very fast following on LinkedIn, became the top 110 in the world as a LinkedIn contributor, and it tells you how to build your profile on that book. It is dated though, but just look at the how to build a profile on. Okay, all right. Bandit signs, realtors, mortgage brokers, lenders, title companies, social media, insurance agents, home and trade shows, cash buyers, property managers. All these can lead you to buyers. It's so easy to start networking and getting other people to support you. As long as, the secret to getting referrals from people is giving a referral. Hey, I'd love to, listen, you're a great title company. I want to recommend you. Can you help me out a little bit? Do you know anybody that might be looking, for buyers or working with wholesalers or real estate, that are rehabbers, investors? And you know what? They're always going to say, yeah. Do you have a couple names right now? And then you call them up. It's so cool because a third party endorsed me. You call them and say, hey, listen, I was just talking to Angie, she's at North American Title. She just told me how phenomenal job that you're doing. I'm looking for new buyers this year. I want to know if we can sit down and talk a little bit and see if you qualify to be one of my buyers. I'm generating about 15 to 20 leads a month from my buyers. And they always go, yeah, oh, yeah, Gary. Okay, so it's not that hard. How to drive traffic to your website and squeeze page. Networking and promoting your site, direct mail, Google AdWords, using banner and text ads, social media. We cover all that with you. Okay, here's a free foreclosure list. Here's an example of a text ad you can be running. It's called direct response marketing. Foreclosure properties for sale. Here we go. You can run that in Craigslist. You can put it on text, okay, on Google AdWords. I mean, there's so many ways that you can market this to have people respond and pick up the phone and call you. Your Facebook profile and business page, LinkedIn profile, put it all in there. Hey, I'm looking for rehab buyers. Your Twitter profile, Instagram, YouTube. Let people know what you do. Be congruent with your brand and your brand message that you're looking for buyers. And I promise you, you're going to find it very easy to do. Okay, autoresponder campaigns. Okay, buyers leads, investment tips, wholesaler buyer, landlord campaign, realtor campaigns. These are all direct mail campaigns where people are going to respond to you. Okay, we teach you all of this. It's really, really cool. Here's what an investor buyer qualification sheet looks like. Okay, so we actually designed this, and we're all part of Fortune Builders, by the way. So we get to leverage a lot of their forms and so forth. It's really cool. But this is designed to help the new person get started by doing an interview to qualify your buyers. We qualify buyers. Our buyers are very lucky to work with us because we do such a good job at wholesaling. See, we're not out begging for business. We actually qualify the buyers who want to do business with us. And once we give them their properties 2 or 3 times and they don't come up with the deals, then we drop them off our list. Okay, so flipping houses takes a lot of time and knowledge. It can vary and be risky. I will tell you this. So here's 8 critical steps you need to know about flipping properties. Remember, I promised I'm going to share it with you. Most of the work will be done in planning stages when you set up your job. The second thing is creating a detailed scope of work. Now, we actually put our scope of work together and have the contractors bid on it. And we know what our prices are tied into by part number right into Home Depot. So hiring a contractor or subs using a bid binder will give you control over the project. The project kickoff and critical documents is your responsibility to provide the documents to control this project, not the contractor. Create your own project binder. You use your contracts. I'm telling you, you need to have a schedule of when the payments are going to be released. You need lien releases in there. All of that we're going to share with you so you don't get screwed, okay? Managing the project. Establishes milestones and inspections that keep the project on time and on budget. Contractors can make you or break you, so you have to get control over them. Punch list and sales preparation. Walk through the project making a punch list of the items that need to be completed before the final payment. Maximizing your profit. Using a professional stager and photographer is money well spent. Review, revise, and repeat. But your job is not done yet. Now it's time to finalize all of your numbers and analyze, okay, what worked and what didn't. Okay, so just keep it in mind. You want to get better and better and better at this. So again, these are 8 critical steps. We get in a lot of detail. We put on workshops, and we really nail this for you. Sound easy? Well, it's not. There's a lot to learn in investing in real estate. You can see that by now. Probably at this point, you're probably overwhelmed. That's why this webinar, I asked one of my dear friends and mentor to join me, and here she is. She's going to be teaching a workshop here coming up February 23rd. Okay, and the 24th, it's a 2-day intensive workshop. They're going to teach you all of the stuff that we covered here in detail. Her name's Lori Draymont. She's the CEO and president of SJREI, the Bay Area's leading nationally recognized real estate investors association. She's got the top teachers in the real estate industry throughout the United States show up at her event. She has 250 people there. She's done over 1,600 flips nationwide. She's a millionaire syndicator, top real estate teacher. Lori says this: I am a deal architect. When most people cannot see how to get it done, my value is not in managing rehabs, but teaching them. My value is inspiring students to negotiate deals people say they can't be done. And I'm telling you, she's my mentor too. So you're going to get the best of the best on our workshops. Here's one of our workshops here. There's a foreclosure workshop we did. You know, like I see everybody happy faces because they get their 62-page book. They get their coaching. They get their implementation strategy, another 25-page book. I mean, they get very happy when they come to our workshops, okay? So what they're saying there when they're taking the pictures is deals. All right. So here's an upcoming event for you. Again, this is to help you We're not here to sell education. We're actually investors. We build a team and we help you through our education to become part of our team. That's the difference. 2-day workshop. It's an intensive workshop on wholesaling and rehabbing. We teach you marketing for wholesaling and rehabbing, and we go through everything. Plus, Lori will be there as a bonus, and it's going to be held in Pleasanton at the 4 Points. If you're watching this webinar, I don't care if you're in Atlanta or New York or okay, this is worth every penny to drive here. Okay, to go to this 2-day workshop. So day 1, marketing strategies for 2019 for deals, buyers, and private money lenders. 7 lead generating generating marketing funnels. How to write 25 offers a month. We go into details with you. How to make a solid rehab estimates in 10 minutes. How to use our simple deal analyzer, which we showed you a copy of. How to find private investors who will fund 100% of your deals. That's cool. Exit strategies in this market. How to build confidence and grow belief. Fear stops most people in lack of knowledge. And people come to us and they're scared to death. They've never written a contract before. We always tell them, stay with it, stay with it. We're there with you. We hold your hand. Write that first deal. And once they write that first deal, it's amazing. It's like they break through this barrier. And I think most of it's just in their mind, right? They have this mindset, I can't do it. I've never done it before. And it just stops them. Fear just grabs them. Well, when you're around other people that are your cheerleaders and holding you by the hand, and we walk through that wall with you, you just break that wall down and you can start going. That's what we do for people. We're very proud of it. Flipping houses for profits, 8 critical steps you must know. I just went over that. The job setup, creating a detailed scope of work, hiring a contractor, project kickoff, managing the project punch list, maximizing your project, repeat, review, revise, repeat. We're going to go in detail about that for you, okay? So a really extensive workshop. We offer live workshops with millionaire investor trainers at a very affordable rates. Go ahead and take a snapshot of that. You can click on that to register at our workshops coming up February 23rd, 24th. Our VIP tickets. We offer 2 tickets for the price of 1. We make it so affordable and so easy. Workshop like this normally with what we teach you run into the thousands of dollars, but we don't do that, okay? We offer you a done-for-you marketing package that includes hands-on mentorship and coaching, very valuable. The coaching is where the value is on this, okay? So this is what it looks like. You get a brochure, a website. You get everything here that you need. And the reason I did this is because people would go out and I would tell them to do this, and I referred it to other people, and they would never do it. And they didn't have any credibility knocking on the door. Where's your website? Oh, I don't have one. They didn't even, their business card looked like you got to throw up. It was so bad. All right, it's just they didn't have a handbook to give people. And I said, I'm tired of it. So I went ahead and, because of my marketing background, and I have a staff to do this, I went ahead and dialed it in. So it's very cheap, very inexpensive, okay? Everything you need is created for you. And designed and developed for you. The only thing we don't do is print it for you. You have to go out and print it, okay? And you can do that at VistaPrint. It's so easy, okay? We help you build your brand identity. We help you in your marketing website capture page. Build your credibility that somebody can make an appointment with you 24/7 calendar. It's a very powerful tool. Nobody offers that. You can book appointments with you because people are stressed out 2, 3 in the morning. They get on their computer, their phones, and make an appointment. Business card stationery to get distressed owners to know your solutions provider. All right, a unique business logo to separate you from your competition. Bandit signs, if you want to use bandit signs, okay, we design it for you. Show you where you can buy them. Effective flyer designs that reflect your solutions. Effective business brochure designs. You have a business 3-page full business brochure in that. It's beautifully done. Responsive door hanger designs, responsive postcard designs. Okay, I say responsive because we use these designs ourselves. Effective target marketing messages created for you. Okay, a stop foreclosure handbook that explains foreclosure options. Foreclosure ebook that downloaded for distressed owners to read. Website hosting, support, all done for you monthly, $19.97. We use WordPress. We keep it updated for you. We even SEO everything for you, so it's all done for you. So look at the door hangers. Take a snapshot of this. Door hangers, business cards. Isn't that nicely done? With your own logo, your own brand. Now you've started your business up for pennies on the dollar, okay? We're a business to build a team who can bring us deals, and that's why the costs are so low. We want your deals. We want a joint venture with you. We want to sandwich wholesale with you. That's why we offer all of this, okay? We can't wait 2 years for you to figure it out. We just do it right now and get it done. Okay, we only take on about 5 students. Now I know I got you all excited here, but here's the deal. I can only take on 5 students a month. I don't have the bandwidth because of all the coaching that it takes from my team and myself to get you guys up and running on this. Okay, we run 2 meetup groups for you. You know, we do webinars for you. You must qualify by filling out our questionnaire form and submitting it to us. Your questionnaire is reviewed by the owners and we select you based on your answers. Again, you got to qualify for this because we give it to you. Our time is valuable and we want to know people that are serious and want to really become on our team and they're out there to do deals. So there's no playing games here, okay? So here's how you start. You got to fill out our questionnaire form. There's no way around that. I know people bypass me. They go onto my website and they call me and no, it doesn't work, okay? Our whole team reviews your questionnaire. Then we interview you. Okay, this is we have tons and tons of people coming at us that want to join our team, and the reality is we only want the serious people that want to do this, want to build wealth and legacy. Those are the people we want to talk to. Okay, they're serious. Okay, we will call you directly to go over your goals, and at that point decide whether you want that you fit into our team, and then we'll we'll help you get going and give you the time right now. Okay, so here's the bonuses that we give you to get you going. First of all, we give you a 62-page guidebook on foreclosures and pre-foreclosures. Okay, and by the way, it says California. Okay, works in any state. All right, 4 hour. The only thing you have to adjust is the timeline for foreclosures and for the trustee sale dates. The 4 hours of coaching and strategy sessions to implement your marketing funnels. That's right, 4 hours of coaching. Okay, and we're heavy on implementation. 25-page. In addition to that, we give you a 25-page implementation book with high converting letters and postcards with all your funnels done for you. We want you out there doing deals. Okay, we don't do this to sell education. What do we do it for? Deals. Now I'm going to tell you for a fact, these are not made up numbers. The marketing packages for companies that I belong to, training, $9,000, and you don't get what I'm offering you. That's the God's truth. 62-page guidebook, $195. Okay, I can publish that. I'm telling you right now on Craigslist. On Amazon, I can just sell the hell out of it. Okay, because it's step by step. All right, 4 hours of coaching. We do it in 1 hour segments. Okay, and we got to get you going. 25-page implementation book, $75. The total value of this program right here is about $11,270. Right, and I've heard people say it's worth $15 to $20. Honestly, okay. Now here's the deal: one payment, one time, $2,997. We don't discount it because of all the bonuses we give you. 2 payment option if you need 2 payments, and we have a 3 payment option. Okay, so that's your options for the program. Here's the link to start the ball rolling. Again, take a snapshot of this. It's https://questionnaire.com. We will call you directly to go over your goals to help you get going. Okay, before any purchase is made, you can go onto my website at reifortunes.com. You review our company. You watch the videos. We will give you names of other people that are in our systems to talk to. This is the real deal. All 5 of us are fortune builders trained. Okay, that's a very expensive educational program, like 50 grand. We're all trained. So that's why we can do what we do to help you to become part of our team, and that's the goal. So go to reifortunes.com, take a snapshot of this, and look at this. And then also fill out our questionnaire. Do your research, fill out our questionnaire. When you fill in the questionnaire, I promise we're going to call you. And again, usually when I run these webinars, I get about 20, 30 people to respond to me. We're only going to take 5. And we're not going to choose you like the first time you call. We're going to probably give people about a week, go through the interviewing process, and then we will select the ones that we feel are right for us. We also, and the questions comes up, Gary, can you do this? Can I do this in Houston, Texas? Can I do this? The answer is yes, yes, and yes. Anybody can do this anywhere in the United States. If you're local, yes, you get our local mentorship, which is really, really kind of cool. Okay, so again, this is designed to help you get started, to do deals, to make money, to create wealth, and we're looking for you to join our team. And the benefit to us is you will bring us deals. And that's why we do it at such a low cost, okay? God bless you. Real estate's the answer, folks, to create wealth. It's the answer to get your retirement done. It's the answer. Most of the wealth in America has been created through investing in real estate and land holdings, and that's the God's truth. So this is a great opportunity to get started with very little money, okay? All right, thank you for attending. Look forward to meeting you. God bless you. Bye-bye.